Well, hello everyone. Welcome in to another episode of Comatose Streams. Hello everyone. Welcome. We're back today with another music stream. Voice inside my head. We're returning to a good old voice inside my head. This will probably be the last stream of voice inside my head for a while. It does kind of depend on how far we get today, but also kind of not, because I imagine even if I don't fully finish the harmonies today, I'll probably not stream this for a while at least, and move on to the next song. But that is what we're working on today. We are working on vocal harmonies. So that'll be good. That'll be a good time. Last time we did start on making these little reference piano tracks for our harmonies, because this makes it a lot easier on me when I go to record the vocals themselves. I did work on that on my own time, and I do believe I've finished it. So I'll go ahead and play the song for you guys with those vocal harmonies on the piano tracks unmuted, so you'll hear them in the mix. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked about them. My voice does go pretty low. I'm going to have to make my voice go pretty low. So that'll be very interesting today. But I've been kind of like practicing, have been working on getting the low end of my voice going this week. So yeah, I hope you also enjoyed the new starting soon screen. That is quite nice for the music stream or for any stream really, because I can check to make sure that the streams are running, make sure I don't forget to do that, which I have been as of late. So that is a nice little addition to the streaming tool set here. But without further ado, let us get started. I don't think I really have any announcements. The concert on Saturday was really fun, I'll say that. Hello, Mom. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Oh, yes, and we are doing an earlier stream because of a good old daylight savings time. So if you're not in the U.S., it is going to be earlier for you. But if you are in the U.S., then you're following the same thing as me. Unless you're in Arizona. How are you, Mom? How are you doing? Yes, it was good. It was a good show. It was very, very good. Indigo De Souza is amazing. She is so good. She gets connected to the spirits while she's singing. It is so cool. She gets in these trances. It is extremely cool to watch. She was amazing. And I got to meet her. She is such a cool person. And she interviewed me. She interviewed all the VIPs. It was so cool. she is the best. Yeah, so I'm doing real good. I'm a little tired again this week, but other than that, I'm doing real good. All right, well, let's go ahead and play this. I do think I'm pretty happy with the bass. I might have edited that a little bit as well off stream. I might have just edited it a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with where that's at. So I think I might actually bring that down here. We'll mainly just focus on the harmonies today. All right, let's go ahead and play this. time I open up, it's something that you cannot see. And every time I try to love, it hurts on the way back to me. So I don't need to understand your voice and how it keeps me down. I don't need to understand the waves of that sound. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. The ego's dead. That's when I let you in. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. The ego's dead. That's when I let you in. All right, there we have it. A voice inside my head. Oh, it is getting there. It is very much getting there. Let's take a listen to these harmonies real quick that I have on these pianos. So these are the lower harmonies. Here, I'll put in the normal piano as well. All right, yeah. So there we have some harmonies. So these are all lower than the original melody. But it's going to be really helpful when recording because I can just isolate one and then sing the notes for that. So this one's like na 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 na. And then this one's lower. It's quite low. Whoa. Whoa. So yeah, gonna have to probably work on that one a little bit. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So that'll definitely be very interesting. But in addition to both of these, I do want to record some more tracks that are just the normal one and just have that kind of even more supported, the main track. So that's going to be the first thing that we do, is just that. So we're going to mute these for now and just do the original. And that's how we're going to start this. And we can even mute the vocals here. Just mute all of those. And we'll add a new vocals track, and we'll just make it basically the same as the original vocals, just more supported. Like I wouldn't have been recording the entire song before this. So these should be like nice and fresh vocals, you know? Whereas at this point in the recording, my voice might have been like just a tiny bit worn out. But these will be super, super fresh because this will be like literally the first thing I'm singing tonight. So it should be pretty good. But let's see. So we're... Whoa. So just the woes in one track, I'm thinking. Whoa. And then the actual lines in another track. And then what I'm going to do here, instead of doing that, whoa, I'm going to do a normal, whoa. And then that's what the harmonies will be harmonizing with. And then just the lead vocal will be doing that special, like, whoa, or whatever it is. Whoa. Yeah, that thing. Okay. So yeah, we've got like a little plan here. Let's see where exactly we'd want to start this. Let's also create our new track. That's probably fine right there. I want to give myself enough time with the headphones and like that whole system that I have going on there behind me. Because it can definitely take a second to like make sure the headphones aren't tangled and give myself time to stand up and stand properly in front of the microphone and mentally prepare. So I want to make sure I give myself enough time for that. And then let's see, create a new audio track here. And actually what we can do is duplicate the vocal track. Instead of creating an entirely new one, we'll have all the effects and everything on this one. We'll call this vocals chorus 1, and it'll just be the woes. I'm thinking. Let's make sure we got our rack visible. And this one, probably don't need this delay on it like that. We still want the reverb. We can bypass the compressor for now, because we'll probably want to make some edits to the compressor. And we can bypass the saturation for now. Just for now. We'll see if it still sounds good for this track. But yeah, that's probably good there. Okay, cool. So I think that's good. And then do I have my mic plugged in? I do. Very good. And I've got my headphones right there. Let me put those on. Hello, Bob. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to a music stream. We're about to record some vocals. Some harmonies. Kind of. To start, we're not really doing the harmonies. We're just adding support for the main track. But yeah, this is what I do. Aside from video games. So welcome in. How are you doing? Alright, let me turn this down on my side. Turn the headphones up. Very good. I think this is the bar we want to start on. Make sure I can hear that. Okay, I think that's good. That was pretty good. That last one's just tough because I'm so used to doing the little special inflection. Whoa, whoa, instead of whoa. So let's definitely do another one of those. I'm feeling pretty good about that for the most part, though. Is my stream cutting out at all? Or is it just the headphones? Hopefully my stream is fine. See. Make sure I haven't had any drops. Doesn't look like I have. Yeah, no drop frames on OBS, so hopefully the stream is fine. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, that was probably good. And what we can do with this first chorus, like, we can just duplicate everything to the second chorus. I'm totally fine with that. With doing that for these little support vocals. But let's normalize both of these. See how they sound. I probably missed a couple of notes there. Probably just a couple. I only say that because it kind of felt like I did while recording it. Kind of felt like I might have. So this is take 2 normalized. Like that last line I might want to record again, but we'll see. And then this is take 1 normalized. So large. Let's shrink that down. Shrink all that down. Oh no, wait, that was take 1. Let's name that take 1. Okay. Alright. So this will probably be fairly loud now. Let's see. Okay, I need to turn it up in my headphones. And then I can probably turn this down a bit more. Maybe like that. Okay. Okay, I probably need to cut this like right here. Because that very first note I sing there is definitely a little sharp for sure. That's a lot better. Cool, thanks Bob. Much appreciated. Are you interested in making music at all? Has it ever appealed to you? It's very, very fun. It is my favorite hobby. 100%. I think I will record one more of these, though. I think I will record one more. And I can turn this back down a little bit. Okay. Let's record one more here. Okay, that's probably all we need right there. So let's select our take and normalize that again. And this is take 3 normalized. And I'm kind of feeling like I want the other one still. But then maybe just this last one. We use take 3. Let's see. Okay, yeah, maybe. Let me listen without headphones. That'll help me have a better idea. another thing is if we bring back the vocals, that will also help. Voice in my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside. Okay. Let's mute that again. Maybe if I swap to here, because this is just so quiet, it kind of sounds weird. It's like I backed away from the mic or something. Okay, that might be good. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. And then let's just make sure these pitches are all correct here. Dun, 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 dun. That looks good. Very good. Let's just balance all that out a little bit. Same with this one. Just a little bit. This is just a hobby, Bob. Maybe one day it'll be my job, though. That'd be sweet. That is the dream. Oh, yeah, those first notes actually like a little bit off. Just at the start, really, though. Just really at the start. It balances itself out, but let's make that nice and perfect. Whoa. Might actually be able to move that back up to where it was a little bit. Whoa. Yeah, that's probably good. Cool. And then what we can do is edit this and then bring this back a little bit. Because the normal vocals, if I mute the piano, bring the vocals back in, those end in a note that's like just a half tone, a semitone away from the note that I end this with, so it'll sound a little bit weird if they're overlapping too much. It'll sound a little bit too dissonant. Cool. And then like kind of like weird overlapping that's happening here is gonna probably be resolved once we add in these harmonies here. It kind of sounds cool right now, but like it'll sound cooler, I think. Your voice inside my head. Okay, cool. It's in my head. And if we bring in all this stuff, it should sound even better there. Voice in my head. Yes, nice. Your voice inside my head. 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 All right, cool. Now I'm kind of debating what I want to record next because I want to sing the voice inside my head parts, but I'm very eager to also sing these harmonies. So I think I'm going to start off with some harmonies. So let's just duplicate this. And this will be vocals, harmonies 1. And that's going to be this piano. So we're going to unmute this piano now. We can delete that. We can also cut this part out. And kind of like fade it in a little bit here. Okay, so this piano, let's turn this bad boy up so I can really hear it. Done. Wait, so this is why I need the pianos, because I'll have no idea what note if I don't have it. Da, da, da. Whoa. So those are the notes, and then there's more over here. Whoa. Those are the same, and then it goes higher here. Whoa. Cool. So we're gonna have all the other vocals muted, including the ones I just recorded, including the normal piano. Yep, okay, good. Alright, cool. Let's start this off in the same spot, like 25, I think it was. And let me play this one more time. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa, 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 Okay, yeah, like once you sing it to yourself over and over again, then it's like, oh yeah, this is how it's supposed to be, and you and then the original melody is not on my mind at all. So having this piano definitely helps a ton for these harmonies, especially. Ooh, okay, cool. Let me grab my headphones again, and we will record this part. And oh my goodness, I cannot wait until these harmonies are good to go. Harmonies sound so gorgeous. I love harmonies in general. They are just wonderful. And they'll really add to the song, I think. They'll really add to the pirate vibes we're going for. Whoa. Okay, alright, we got this. Turn that down and that up, though. There we go. Cool. Okay. I feel like that was pretty good just right off the bat. Let's normalize that and see. And I duplicated this from here, so it should have all the same things muted. Yes, indeed. Okay, cool. So let's listen to that. We can turn this piano down now. I think we need to do one more recording, just to really solidify it, but I think that was pretty good. And then if I solo these, the one I recorded before and the one I just recorded, you'll kind of see why harmonies are so nice, just in general. Whoa. Oh, love harmonies, man. Whoa. Okay, cool. Let's record one more. But feeling pretty good about that, and then we'll just edit it real quick. Okay, I think everything is muted that we want. Oh, we can bring our piano back up now. Okay. All right, let's record one more. Okay, cool. We should have what we need. Put my headphones away. And let's open this up. Oh, the whole thing, Bob? No, 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 no. This has been many, many streams now. I've only been working on the harmonies this stream. I wish I could make it this all in 40 minutes. That would be a superpower. That would be amazing. But no, this has been months of work at this point. But by months I mean, you know, just like working on it for a few hours every week. So really just like tens of hours or so. We might be over 100 now, maybe. I doubt it. No, I think it's only been like 14 or 15 streams or something. So 2 hours per stream, that is well below 100 hours. So probably around 30 to 50 hours of work so far. Which isn't too bad. Really not too bad. Like, if this was a full-time job, that would be like a week of work. That would be like a week of work, which is crazy to think about, actually. Let's see. Yeah, so this was the first. So this was take 4 for some reason. Okay, let's name that take 4 then. And then this is take 5 for some reason. Oh, probably because I duplicated it from the other one and started them in the same spot. That might be why. Okay, so let's see if we like this any better than the first one. We can turn our piano back down. Okay, cool. Oh, I have my headphones turned up and my speakers turned down. Okay, some of that's sounding fine. Yeah, we might end up wanting to use like a mix here. Okay, that might actually be fine. Let's take a look at the pitches, see what we're doing here. So here we're doing G, F, G, and is that what the piano's doing? Oh no, it's E. G, E, G. Wait, is that what was happening? Could be I just misread that. Let's see. No, I did sing F. Okay, so we want to bring that down. Actually, let's see if I swap over to this one. Do I sing? No, I sing F in both of them. Okay, I definitely sing F in both of them. So let's swap back. We'll want to change that. Okay. Bring that down to E. Fine tune it up a little bit. That should be good. Oh, I sing E there though, so I did get it the second go round. And there. Okay, this actually needs to be split up. And we can do that right here. Because I definitely want to bring that into E a little bit more. It was like right in between E and F for that one. So like that. And that's a little bit flat, so let's bring that up a little bit. Okay, cool. So let's bring this in with the other lyrics, or the other vocals. And mute the piano, and it should be sounding pretty good. Voice in my head. Your voice inside 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 my head. Alright, let's just solo the harmonies now. Nice, okay. Yeah, I think it's good. Nice, okay. Okay. Let me play this one more time. Voice in my head. Your voice inside 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 my head. Okay. I think it's good. Let's move on to the lowest set of harmonies, which is going to be these guys now, which will probably be the hardest. Whoa. I have to sing that note. Whoa. Ooh. That's gonna be hard. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. It's gonna be very, very hard. Ooh. See there, I'm not really hitting it. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Alright, well, let's just try recording it and see what happens. Let's just try recording it. Okay. So we will duplicate this track, delete that, and this is Harmonies 2. Unmute it. Oh, unsolo that. Unmute that, and then mute everything else, including the pianos. Okay, should be good. Alright, let's see how this goes. I need to turn my headphone volume up and that down, and we should be good. Alright. Here goes nothing. Okay, I actually feel like the low notes, which is what I was the most terrified of, came out somewhat good. Somewhat good. I am going to do one more take because I feel like that first note I did not quite hit, and I would like to get a better take of that very first note. So let's do another take here, at least one more, probably a couple more at least. Okay. Let's go with that for now. I might want to record like one or two more. But let's normalize those and just see how that's sounding on their own. Normalize that. And then take that and normalize that. Okay. These are so interesting. Such interesting sound waves here. We got some spikes here, so probably gonna want to edit that. But let's see how this sounds. I need to make this audible for myself. There we go. very quiet right now, probably because of that spike. Let's see what we can do about that. First of all, let's rename these. I'll just name this take 6, normalized, and then do that for this. And then let's cut this part out. Duplicate and select that and bring that way down. Kind of like that, and then do a little crossfade here, and a little one here. Okay, and then let's do the same thing over here real quick with just this guy. And then crossfade. Okay. Now I think I can bring the whole thing up a little bit. Let's see if that's any louder. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's see. I probably do want to use that one for the first one. At least the first part of it. Can bring the whole thing up too. And then how does this one sound there? Not super good. I'll probably do one more take here for sure. Alright, sounds good, Bob. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the music stream. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, man. Have a very good one. And we'll be streaming Undertale on Friday again. I'm looking forward to that stream. That game is so wonderful. Yeah, let's do one more of these. Let me get my headphones on again here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Just can't quite sing that low, but it's like fine. It's fine. Let's do one more take, see if we can really nail it this time. But if not, we'll probably just work with what we've got. Alright, let's try that one out. So that was all take 8 there. And let's just normalize that whole thing. Got some spikes again. So we'll want to bring those down. But I might only want to use that last one. We'll see. Let's see how it sounds. Alright. I actually might want to use that whole thing. I quite like that take. Alright, let's just use the whole thing for now. Let's see. So that one's pretty good. I want to bring this one down so I can actually duplicate this right now. And it looks like it's already split up in a decent spot. I might want to move that back a little bit. And select the right one there. Okay, that's probably good. And then same thing for this one. That one looks like it's already good to go. And then just this one. Okay. Let's give these some crossfade as well. Alright, let's bring this up a little bit and swap over to the pitch edit. And I'm definitely going to be pretty sharp on a lot of these, I think. Let's see. And for that first one, maybe I do want to use something from these other takes. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's right there, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe for just this first one, I actually do want to use something from here. So how did I have this? I think I had it like this one into this one. Yeah, that one's probably a little bit better. Okay, cool. So now let's slice edit, or pitch edit, and see what's going on. So what notes are we doing here? We're doing E, C, E, E, B, G. E, C, E, E, B, G. Let's go in there and then pitch edit. Okay, so this first one is supposed to be E, and it's almost there. It's for the most part there. Let's just bring that all in a little bit like that. And then this one is supposed to be C, so let's bring all that up a little bit. And that's supposed to go back up to E. It kind of does. It starts to get there. It just takes a second. But that's honestly probably fine. I think I would prefer it to be up more like that one though, so let's bring the whole thing up just a little bit there. And then this one is supposed to be down to B, so let's bring that down. And then this is supposed to be G. So let's bring all that down to G. Okay, and then we got another one. This is all supposed to be up in E, in the E realm, which it is most certainly not right now. It is most certainly D sharp there. And I could probably start it off at a better note there too, like B. That one is getting down to G. I actually get down to G there. But we want all this stuff to be down there along with it. Kind of sounds like I'm like burping or something, but it's also like gonna be a cool effect for the mix. I don't mind a little bit of throat singing, you know? A little bit of throat singing's pretty cool. Okay, this one's a little bit off, but I do like the delivery of the vocals, which makes me want to keep using this take. So let's bring all that up to E there. And then this... Oh, was this supposed to be... Oh, that's definitely not supposed to be C sharp. That's supposed to be like B or something. Yeah, that's supposed to be B. And then the next one is also supposed to be B. And then it goes up to D and then C. Okay. Alright, so here, bring that down. Oh, it was going into B a little bit, actually, which is cool. But we want more of it to be in B. Okay, this one is way too low. Actually, not that low. Only a semitone. Flat. That is D. I sing the right note there. Let's just kind of flatten that all out a little bit and maybe bring it up, center it in the note a bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. The end kind of drops off, so let's just flatten that out a little bit. And that's supposed to be C this time, I know. Let's double check. Yeah, that's supposed to be C this time. So we start off at B again, or E again, and then it goes to C. So let's bring it up, flatten it out a little bit there. And what is this note here? A, that's probably fine. Let's just bring that into center A a bit more. And then all this looks like it's a little bit sharp here, so let's bring all that down just a tad. I do hit it at the very end, it looks like, there. Okay, okay, cool. Let's see how this all sounds. These should be the right notes now. So let's see how these sound together. Just the solo. Let's turn the volume down to that a little bit. And the reverb up a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's try this out with everything together now. Oh, I need to unmute these and all the vocals and mute the harmonies piano. Okay. Okay, everything together. Okay, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Okay, hell yeah. I'm hella feeling that. Let's go. Sweet. Let's just copy these over. I'll make these all kind of start at the same time as well. And maybe also have like the same kind of like fade in time as this other one here. Fade in by 3.2. 206 exactly. Cool, they should all fade in at the same time now. Cool. We're gonna copy that over for the second chorus. And then there's one more part I want to record here. That's just the voice inside my head part. Just give that some reinforcement, and then I think we're looking pretty good. Let's see. So this happens like right here or so. A little bit earlier. I feel like it's off a little bit here. Something sounds weird there. Does that happen in the first chorus too? Let me solo that. Solo these. Is it like the middle one maybe? What's the middle one doing there? D. Maybe a little bit. Let's bring that in and up a little bit. Okay, that might be it. There was something weird I was hearing. Okay. So let's do the same here and see if that helps. Okay, I think that does help quite a lot. Okay. Cool. Take a little bit of a break here. I will be right back. Give me like 5, maybe 10 minutes at most. I will be right back and we'll record the last little bit of vocals here. Yeah, cool. Give me 1 sec. BRB. Alright, we are back. Back and better than ever. Sorry, that little click might have been a little loud. Okay, let's have a listen real quick and just make sure we're happy with this before we record anything else here. Okay, let's listen to the other chorus real quick. Okay, cool. I think we're looking pretty good there. I could also like group all the harmonies together and then like edit all of them, kind of like maybe like bus compress all of them. That could be a thing I do. I'll probably do that at the end of the stream. Let's do one more vocal take here. And we'll actually duplicate the first harmony track here. Call this vocals chorus 2. And this is just going to be me singing the voice inside my head parts. We can start at the same time. Cool. Let me put my headphones on and we'll get recording. We'll get to a recording. Okay, I think we are about ready here. Let's turn click on. Alright, I think we're good. Ooh. I can actually probably leave the harmonies in this time because I'm not going to be singing really along with them, but I do want that first piano track in as well. And we can actually turn that up fairly significantly. And I can even leave the original vocals in here as well. I don't think that's going to mess me up. I'm going to be singing the same notes as it anyways, but I do want this piano track to be pretty prevalent. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Alright, cool. Before I record anything else, let's just see how that sounds, if we like it. If we even like it being there or not. Okay, yeah, I think it's like pretty soft right now. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is gonna be nice as like a little cleaner version playing right next to the original kind of rougher, dirtier version. So, um, yeah, let's do like another take of that, I think. At least one. Cool, that was probably good. And I think I can reuse this for the other chorus too. So once we're happy with this first chorus, I think we'll be covered for the second chorus as well. But let's try editing what we've got there. I think I'm pretty happy with that second take, so I might just try using that as like a baseline here. So that was take 5. So this is take 4 normalized, hilariously enough. Even though we did 2 takes, because I'm duplicating it from that first chorus track there, so. Okay, cool. So this is ready to normalize. Let's normalize that. And third line's definitely louder than the rest, of course, because I'm kind of belting it out a little bit more there. So let's copy that title. Okay, cool. Let's see how that sounds. Let me turn my speakers up now. Your voice inside my head. Oh, your voice inside my head. Oh, your voice inside my head. Oh, your voice inside my head. Okay, cool. This is gonna be nice, I think. We can just select all of that, I think. I think all of that's pretty good. I don't want to cut this little last part out, though, so there's no sound there. Give it a little fade out, like that, and then cut the beginning out. And I'll have that kind of coming in with the others, I think. Oh, no, it kind of comes in on its own. So maybe like right there. Yeah, that's probably good. Maybe like that. Okay, cool. So it's all that. It's all just the one comp. Let's go to pitch edit. Make sure we're singing the right notes here. I think that can be brought down pretty instantly. It lands on the right note here, so it ends up being fine, but just want to make sure it's all nice and perfect, especially for this track. This track I'm trying to make like a very nice, like kind of supporting track for the original take here. So this is all supposed to be A, and then it goes up to C, is that right? Let's go to the piano track here. No, it's supposed to be B, so I'm like a little bit sharp there. So let's modify that for sure. Oh, it looks like I do end up going to B though. Let's just like lower the drift of all that. Or I could even separate them out into separate notes here. So like that, and then bring this, only this part down to B. And then this whole part will kind of like flatten and just bring it up and centralize it in B a little bit. Let's see how that sounds. Your voice inside my head. This I think needs to all be kind of flattened out on E. My head. Yeah, that sounds better.
Your voice inside my head.
Here's good. I think that transition is just crazy. Maybe I can bring that down. Like that.
Inside my head. Voice inside my head.
Yeah, I think that sounds better.
Your voice inside my head.
Maybe flatten that out a little bit.
Inside my head. Your voice inside my head.
Okay, that sounds way better.
Your voice inside my head.
And that's a little bit sharp at the beginning, so let's bring all that in and bring it all down.
My head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside.
Oof.
Your voice inside my head.
Okay, that's kind of fine. What is that supposed to be? Do 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 do. So it's all F, F E F E C. And I'm just like a little bit sharp there. And here.
Your
Oh no, here it's supposed to be F. Okay. So it's actually looking pretty good for there.
Your voice.
Dun 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 dun.
Your voice.
Flatten that.
Your voice inside. Voice.
Okay, here is where it needs to actually transition like that. And then this can be flattened.
Your voice inside my.
Yeah, this can be flattened on E. I just want these notes to be very perfect.
Voice inside. Your voice inside my. Inside my head.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Your voice inside my head.
Like almost too perfect. Like even if it sounds a little synthetic, I'm not gonna be upset about that for this particular track. The original track is a lot more organic and natural, and this will just be like supporting that alongside it.
My head. Inside my head.
Okay, that's sounding pretty good.
My head. Your voice inside my head.
Okay, that needs some work. That is A, but I think it needs to be moved down a little bit there.
Your voice.
And that's probably good.
Your voice inside.
That needs to be B, I believe. Let's double check.
Your voice inside.
Yeah, that needs to be B. Down to B there.
Voice inside my.
Alright. Flatten that around G.
Inside my head.
Maybe not so much. I like the lead in at the end.
Inside my head.
Yeah, the lead in we want to preserve actually.
Your voice inside my head.
How it leads into the next note there. And then I think it's supposed to land on E. So it's definitely landing on D sharp there. So let's fix that. And then this is like in between E and F. Let's just bring that down a little bit. And same with this. that's probably good. And same with this.
My head, my head, my head, inside my head.
Okay, that's good. I say like the D in head there, so that's kind of like why that jumps around. So we actually want to preserve that, otherwise it sounds probably a little bit too robotic there. Okay, cool. This should be like very, very nice and matching the piano now. So let's play it along with the piano.
Your voice inside my head.
Okay.
Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head.
Okay, cool. That is good. Sounding nice and clean and like a little bit gothic. I'm digging it. And then there is another thing I want to do with this. I want to make sure that this little part is all nice and balanced out there, level-wise. So let's go back to the comp edit here. We've got this bounced version. We can just select that. And then really it's only this, I think, that's like really standing out. I mean, this whole thing is kind of standing out, so maybe we take all of this, make it all a little bit quieter here. All kind of matching the other ones, you know? And I'm using up here to really be able to tell if it's matching or not. Up a little bit. I think that's probably good. And then it's just this little spike that we want to chop down a little bit. So duplicate that and then select that, and then this guy we bring down, and then this one we probably want to add a little crossfade for it. The other one's probably fine. Probably doesn't need it. I mean, we'll do it anyways, because why not? But this one's probably definitely going to need it since it's right in the middle of a sound wave there. Let's bring it down a little bit more. That's probably good. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. All right, let's take a listen to that. Maybe along with everything this time. And without the piano. Let's see how it sounds as a part of the song. And we'll want to duplicate it over there too. But first chorus first.
Understand your voice in my head. Your voice inside 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 my head.
Cool, cool. It is really blending, and that's exactly what we want. So now we're gonna do some funky stuff with bus compression. Did I just move that? I hope not. Okay, no, I'm good. I am good. All right, we're gonna do some funky stuff with bus compression. Let's copy this over to the other chorus real quick and make sure that that still lines up all nicely. Oops, let's do that. Make sure it copies rather than moves.
Your voice inside my head. Whoa. Your voice inside inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head.
Okay, this ending part, we might want to move things around a little bit.
Your voice inside my head.
Let's go and do that here. So we want to duplicate this again. And then we can actually select just this part and then move this whole thing back a little bit.
Your voice inside my head.
Okay, now I think we actually want this to fade out a little bit sooner. Maybe something like that.
My head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head.
That's probably good.
Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head.
Yeah, that's good. And then the screaming can like kind of come in and replace it. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. All right, bus compression. Let's do it. So let's take a look at our mixer here. We got vocals going into vocals master. What else do we have going in? We have everything going into vocals master. I don't think we want everything going into vocals master. I think we want a harmony bus as well. But let's see. We got vocals chorus. Yeah, this will be a part of the harmonies bus. And vocals chorus 2 will go into the vocals master. Yeah, so they're already being bus compressed together, which is good. We'll just want to edit it so that the harmonies aren't also being compressed together. And then we'll probably want to edit the levels of the individual tracks here a little bit. So let's see. We actually want vocals chorus 1 to go into vocals harmonies master. And we'll move that to the end here. Oh, let me move it. There we go. Vocals harmonies master. And we'll give these like a little bit of a different shade of purple. The harmonies, I think, will make a little bit of a different shade. Like a plum. The piano's like the lilac. So the plum is good, I think. Let's do the plum, and we'll make this one plum. And we'll make this vocal harmonies master. This vocal harmonies master. Vocals corrected can stay. Vocal screaming can stay. And then this one, we just output to the master. Okay, there we go. So these both need the new color as well. Okay, that looks nice. There we go. Okay, cool. Now let's take a look at our rack. Where is this one? It's here. Kind of want these masters to be together. Oh, we have the accordion stuff here too. Let's move the accordion stuff to a different rack, so we don't have just like a whole bunch of vocal stuff on the same rack here. Yeah, all the accordion stuff on the right side here. vocal, piano can all be here. That's fine. Vocals chorus 1. So vocals chorus 1 is actually a part of the harmonies. So let's bring that into its own rack. Kind of cleaning up our rack here. Vocals harmonies. That will be here. Because this is the master, right? Yeah, that's the master. Okay. Okay, and then vocals chorus 2 is a part of the main thing. Vocals harmonies 1 is over here. And we'll move that to be above the master here in a second. And then vocals harmonies 2 needs to be over here as well. Cool, and then we'll move our master to be below all this stuff. This will make it make a bit more visual sense. We got our masters all kind of like correctly aligned with the tracks that are feeding into them. Okay, cool. So we need a little bit of a bus compression on the harmonies here. Just a little bit. We can kind of copy what we have for the other one. Let's actually have all 3 of these up for now. We can have that take up like very little space. And same with this. Because we would just want the compressor to be visible. And then let's play a chorus. Okay. Okay, cool. And then let's edit these guys. Because I feel like vocals chorus 2 is probably a little bit loud. And that one is going to vocals master already, which is good. I'm wondering if maybe I don't want to compress them so much together. Like maybe increase the threshold a little bit. Your voice inside my head. Whoa. Your voice inside my head. Whoa. Your voice inside my head. Whoa. Your voice inside my head. Okay, I think that's sounding a little bit better. Okay, I think that's sounding pretty good. I want to increase the reverb, I think, on vocals chorus 2 and bring in that tape saturation now. We can bring in the compressor here too. Maybe have that not be applied so heavily there. Inside my head. Whoa. Your voice inside my head. Yeah, okay. Let's solo just the vocals using the master tracks this time. Your voice in my head. Whoa. Your voice inside my head. Nice. Very haunting. Your voice inside my head. Oh.
inside my head.
Cool. I think we actually want a bit more high frequency dampening on the vocals that are supporting the main vocals here, because you can kind of hear those like little whisper effects, and I don't really want those as much for the supporting track here. Let's see how that sounds if we dampen that quite a bit more.
Your voice inside my head.
Oh, that's way better. Okay.
Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head.
Okay, cool. Let's try everything together again. Pretty stoked about this.
Stand your voice in my head. Your voice inside 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 my head.
Cool. Very cool, very cool. Let's try the second chorus.
The waves of that sound. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head.
Let me solo the vocals here again and just make sure everything's sounding good. Might even bring in like an instrument here just to make sure everything's on key and everything.
Waves of that sound. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head.
I wonder if the vocals needs to be like tightened up a little bit here, because I really like it in the first chorus, but in the second chorus there's like something a little bit off, and I know it's not the other stuff because it's the exact same as the first chorus. The only difference would be the original vocals here, so let's maybe modify these a little bit.
I don't need to understand.
Even already, this could probably be brought down like there.
I don't need to understand.
No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe don't mess with that.
I don't need to understand the waves of that sound. Your voice inside my head.
That's all fine.
Your voice inside my voice inside my head.
Okay, maybe something there. I think we can split this up. And then maybe bring this down like that a little bit, and then up to C. Make sure this is down in B. Nice and centered.
Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head.
Okay, I think maybe that was the only thing really, because everything else looks good. Let's listen to it one more time
I
here.
don't need to understand the waves of that sound. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. inside my head.
Okay, cool. I think we're looking good. Cool. We're about at the end of the stream, so let's just have a listen to everything. We'll close our rack and we'll open our mixer back up and we'll bring that stuff down. Yeah, and we'll unsolo these. All right, cool. Let's have a little listen. Make sure I didn't change that by accident. We're good. Okay, cool. All right. And this will probably be it for a little while here. Probably move on and start a new song here next week. But yeah, here we are. The current state of Voice Inside My Head for a while. It'll be like this for a while. I'll probably make edits to it off stream, of course, but yeah, probably won't stream working on this for a little while here. So here we go. The last you'll hear of this song for a little bit.
It's so considerate of you to deliver me off into another world. One I might understand is your voice inside my head, in my head. We never talk about it. We would only run around it. I forgot my name. Good thing I have your hand and your voice inside my head, circling the prey, chasing it into another path of disarray. From the way it came, the love that wasn't made, eating me alive so that you might liberate me. But everybody overlooked my voice long before you. And nobody understood me in the way that you do. So I don't need to understand your voice and how it speaks to me. I don't need to understand your voice in my head. Your voice inside 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 my head. try to love it, hurts on the way back to me. So I don't need to understand your voice and how it keeps me down. I don't need to understand the waves of that sound. Your voice inside my head. Whoa, your voice inside my head. Whoa, your voice inside my head. Whoa, your voice inside my head. 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 The ego's dead. That's when I let you in. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. Your voice inside my head. The ego's dead. That's when I let you in.
All right, there we have it. Voice inside my head. I would consider this the first like full rough draft of this song. Cool. It is like fully laid out. We've got all like these different parts. So yeah, very exciting, very cool stuff. I'm actually gonna export this and like listen to it, like with headphones and like in my own time, like in the car on different speakers and stuff for the first time. So that'll be cool. That's always like a good indication of a milestone being reached. So that is good stuff. And then next week we will be starting up on a new song. I'm not exactly sure which song. I could go with Lovely. I could go with The Only Thing. It's probably going to be one of those two. Lovely would be really fun, but I don't like fully have that song written. But it is like a very happy song, so it might be like a really good like kind of mood change from this song. Because this one was definitely very, very depressing. But very, very fun to work on nonetheless. But cool, have a good one, everyone, and I'll see you on Friday for another Undertale stream. Can't wait to be playing that game some more. It's adorable. Having a blast with that one. So yeah, have a good couple of days until then, and I'll see you then. Goodbye, everyone.